Hello everybody and welcome back to the dokiest of the Doki's literature clubs. It's the dokiest. Trust me. I know. I've felt many a doki clubs. But this is so doki, it's doki. Don't question me, child. Anyway, continuing on from where we last left off. My name is Aiden Blaze, and this is Doki Literature Club. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Of which you'll do none of those. I know you won't. Why? Because you're not watching this. Somebody else is. See? I know. I can read your mind. Trust me. And just trust me. Anyway, moving on with Monica. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuki look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now we have a new member. I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Zayden? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly came forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. So Yuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... Zayden... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Yuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club, the Doki Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Is it really a good note? Is it really? Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Zayden, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Zayden, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! What do you guys think? Am I doing a great girl voice? Is my Sayori voice just the best? Or should I bring it up higher and higher until I sound like Mickey the goddamn mouse? Great transition once again. Nothing to be taken away from that. It's the best transition ever. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Yay, writing poems. Right. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Sparkle is something that Natsuki would like, I think. Why is Monica not here? Why is Monica not here? Can I not choose Monica? No. Okay. Okay, Raph, Sparkle, Dream, Intellectual, Hurt, Nightgown, Climax, Friends, Fun, Heart. Okay, how about a fun climax? That sounds good to me, guys. How about you? A fun... God damn it. A fun... insightful... vertigo... rain cloud... unstable... marriage... what the fuck? Unstable marriage? Unrequited electricity? My electrons are not ones that like you back. The two of us, we will never be positive together. What? Romance. Wonderful. Heaven sent anxiety. Heaven sent anxiety and agonizing fear of fluffy fireworks and frightening flying variants. Entropy. What the fuck did I just put together? Hi again, Satan. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This may be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Aiden. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making your dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh come on, like he deserves any slack. So Yuri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in her club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Oh, manga is literature. Agreed. It has lots of pictures, but it still has words in it and stuff, so I consider it literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Also, manga is made from literature, so it's just a different adaptation of it. So there, suck on that ball, suck. Don't worry guys, Zayden always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting, and you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Zayden can become good friends too. I'm sorry, Sayori, but just like my friend, just like my name implies, I'm into girls. Sayori, As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the wild situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Is it her lesbian Dakimura? Body pillow, whatever the fuck you call it? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. You never are, Sayori, are you? You never are. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it. If you want to. This is, how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Yeah. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Not today, Monica. So Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance to read books in a book club. How innocent. How dare you read books in a book club? God damn. Yuri, you closeted lesbian. How dare you? Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I don't know, you could read like the book Yuri literally gave you like 2 moments ago. Like, bruh, are you that fucking dense? Are you that fucking retarded, you nick? I guess I could always read some of the book. There you go! And you activated a brain cell of yours. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. You goddamn fool. I could probably fall asleep right now. No! I close my eyes and end up listening in on serious conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone that literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Manga. It's literature but with pictures. Lots of pictures that... And you know, pictures speak 1,000 words. At least I believe and stand by that. So if you could actually see a character instead of just, oh, they have brown hair, bright green eyes, and a pale skin complexion. If you have a picture of that, it's a lot easier to picture the character and imagine any other specifics you want with it rather than just, you know, the words on the paper. You know? That doesn't solve the problem though. Huh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? So Yuri is taking this really seriously? She's using 2 brain cells? How dare she? It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh? Well, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Oh, well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. I'm sure inside you're crying because she didn't even let you finish. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right, Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. ... Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. And you listen to all of this while being half asleep. I find myself smiling again, so Yuri is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayuri can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. What? I open my eyes to find Sayuri's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah? I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayuri. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? Not every day? That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayuri, it's written all over you. Huh? Sayuri glances around at herself. Has it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayuri's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, said Yuri. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Huh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Want to see how much better it looks? You'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. Baka. Bakady baka. It's okay then. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Gee, I wonder why. Could it be there's flesh in the way? Does this thing even fit you properly? My tits are huge, you know. Can't you tell? Fill 'em up, big boy. No. It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. God freaking damn it. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, I fill 'em up, big boy. Touch my titties. They're so nice and soft and touchable. You look much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see Sayuri's blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayuri hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. So much better. Sayuri puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayuri. But I was joking this time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Huh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Zayden, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah. Same, I can't wait to read mine either, which I totally didn't copy-paste off of the internet and absolutely never saw with my own two eyes. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Yuri still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can really see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. who should I show my poem to first? Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. Yeah. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Yes. The extravagant smell of vagina juices. Yes, they are. Oh yes, they are for my namesake, sexual orientation. Dot dot dot. Yuri stares at the poem. What the fuck did I just say, actually? A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! I think I have reached my climax. My fun climax. Sorry, dot dot dot. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not, dot dot dot. I just needed to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No? Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Alright, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. She likes cute stuff, I assume. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do! I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Exactly! You're bringing up a valid point, Mr. One Brain Cell Man. Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing? It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Columns what the fuck? Calm breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Click outside the poem area to continue. Dot dot dot. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. And not at all as if you don't mind or she doesn't write longer poems. You are not the brightest, One Brain Cell Man. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Girl ghosts. Like myself. I'm into girls is what I'm trying to say. But if the other girl is a ghost, then that's a plus, because then she can come inside me. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Zayden. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her past, remaining a place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think of that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. She's counting. What? God damn, it's already been 26 minutes already. God damn, time flies. What? Well, I'll guess we'll do the other girls in the next episode. And leave off now. Damn. Sure, I'll make a new save slot because I have so many to goddamn choose from. I ain't losing shit. So, I'll see you all in the next episode of Doki Literature Club. Peace.